at the wonderful Mag Bar in Old Louisville, in the downtown outskirts of Louisville, Kentucky. Speaking with the Louisville Blood Queen herself, the queen of heavy metal, Thrashers Destroyers.
No, we're going for 24. That's what I told you.
For taking out some time with us tonight. Just chat a little bit about what's going on. So people out there may recognize Athena from her wonderful reels and content videos down there at Better Days Records over on Barrett Avenue. One of my favorite shops because you all carry some really cool, like obscure-ish metal stuff. Things that I don't always like. I caught a couple of Blood Feast records in there, and I was like, all right, okay, all right. They're talking about it, they understand. Okay, so how is things going down there in the metal section of Better Days Records?
Well, you know, I have the pleasure of being able to order the metal for our metal section, and I like to always try to do the independent label stuff, you know, like repping Wise Blood and M Theory and all that stuff, you know. I mean, you know, and then promoting just a lot of that type of stuff that's not mainstream at all. So I try to stock our metal section with stuff that's hard to find because it's like the rarities, because it's like your local metal and shit like that. It's stuff that you're gonna find in like today I was featuring this band called Chemica that's like a Mayan Aztec band from Guadalajara, and they're fucking incredible, man.
Nice.
And I find this shit, and so you know I get to stock this at Better
Fucking
Days.
local legend,
So
Donnie Vagrant. How you doing, Bubba?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, did you want to finish that off for me?
Oh, I was about ready to light one up myself.
You go ahead and finish that one off. Is that one you know you get inspired after that?
Fire it up.
From Donnie Vagrant from Old Partners and Pals, wandering on in.
Yes.
We're chatting with Athena tonight about some of the local happenings.
Oh, you're doing the pod right
Just
now.
doing a little thing, yeah.
My bad.
Oh, fuck, come on.
Sorry, cut through here.
No, it's awesome.
So
I'm trying to stock our metal section at Better Days and make it very unique. You know, any record store can carry your mainstream metal. I'm trying to make it very not mainstream, very avant-garde, off the cusp. It's the shit you don't know about. Like I've been ordering a lot of really fun stuff, you know, like a lot of different thrash and death metal stuff coming out from the East Coast, some stuff from the West Coast too, but you know, I'm trying to revolve around anything East Coast wise because this is where we can travel to. This is where we can go see shows. And so let's go catch Bloodletter, let's catch Flesher, let's catch Obscene and Cadaverous and Redivider and all that. I mean, there's so much good metal within a 3-hour range. I'm trying to stock our section with stuff like that, you know. So it's not just you can buy Slayer anywhere.
Yeah.
And of course we carry that shit, but if you flip through my shit, it's a whole bunch of really
that's what I was saying. Like when I saw
stuff.
I saw shit like Blood Feast and stuff in there, and like it wasn't. And I'm a record collector. I scour the little. I collect so hard sometimes. I'll hit the stores too hard and I'll have to wait, you know, like a couple of months for them to turn their inventory over. Now, do people have the ability to come and request things from you, or can they give you suggestions at the store about, you know, could you order this in or stuff like that? Do you take like fan requests, if you will?
I do take fan requests actually.
Oh, good. I have some.
Yeah, absolutely. Hit me up, dude. Let me know. I got you for sure.
I can't find Anthrax vinyl or SOD.
Well, I'll tell you right now, a lot of those repressings are coming out of Europe, and they're hard to get because they're having issues with pressing things fast enough. Right. And so vinyl, they're literally overwhelmed with stuff that vinyl cannot be produced and pushed out fast enough.
You guys hear that? Right, stop asking. They're working on it.
No, we're working on it.
They're pressing
We're working.
pressing so hard.
But no, we are. And so if you're just, you know, I know the patience sucks. You want it now. You want the music now, you know.
No.
And like...
You know, you talk about that. Let me, just not to sidetrack too much, but we played in Nashville before New Year's on the 30th, and we played this place called Vinyl Lacquer. And we were talking shit. They're like, there better be some fucking vinyl there. Of course, they had the vinyl lacquered onto the floor kind of thing. But they also had a pressing plant in a room that was right next door to the like stage venue area. And from what I understand, what they told me was the idea is they want to have shows where they do a hot off the press record release show, where you can literally go and get your record off the press, like as it's coming off.
Oh, that's cool.
And they're talking about working with like bands and like really, you know, working it out. I was like, man, that is fucking awesome. Because right now it seems like everybody's holdup is we're waiting on the pressing plant. We're waiting on the pressing plant. We're waiting on this thing.
Oh, and that is the game right now. It really is. Like today, I put in a $200 and some order for all kinds of stuff like Rotting Christ and fucking Cannabis Corpse and all this stuff. And you know what? It's gonna take a month before I even see any of this because most of it's gonna come, you know, from overseas. So
Could I put in one little request? While we're not to put you on the spot, but Cancer Christ.
Oh, I love Cancer Christ. They black metal baptized me on my birthday at Heavier Than Hell in Indianapolis at Black Circle.
He?
Yeah.
We were talking Cancer Christ. And we were talking to people are gonna maybe hopefully we'll step up some requests for you guys. Now, I want to talk about Thrashers and Destroyers. Tell me about this.
So, Thrashers and Destroyers is basically like a reimagining of Headbangers Ball. If you incorporated shenanigans like Beavis and Butthead, Wayne's World, Saturday Night Live, shit like that. So it's absolutely ridiculous. It's supposed to be absolutely ridiculous. It all revolves around metal. Everything has to do with live performances, local bands, featuring local bands always. Because, you know, they don't have big labels behind them. They need somebody to help promote their shit. And that's basically what Thrashers and Destroyers is about, is helping promote bands that just kick funky ass. And everybody needs to know how much they kick ass. And I'm here to tell the world how much they kick ass. That's basically the whole point of Thrashers and Destroyers, and I'm doing it with videos because who doesn't like to lay in bed and watch stupid videos, right?
Yeah, no, you're exactly right.
Yeah, and I'm always going to feature really good metal.
It's the media that people are soaking in right now, so that's a great fucking platform to hit it with.
Yeah, we saw.
Now, how do people reach out to do Thrashers?
Everybody just keeps basically bombarding me on FaceCrack or Instacrack, you know. And so I've teamed up with, you know, Metal Monday and Portal and a couple other places, and I'm helping bring in some bands now. And I'm going to be doing a lot more of that promoting and stuff like that. We're going to be doing a whole lot of other like band like boosting as far as like trying to get festivals like boosted and stuff. Like, you know, like certain festivals don't need our help for boosting, but other ones like Mountains of Metal, stuff like that, you know, those guys need our help when it comes to like getting the word out there and getting people to come and attend and be part of it and like be proactive about our metal scene. And that's also what Thrashers and Destroyers is trying to do. And so, you know, we're going to do that by doing interviews with fans, but it's not like your typical interviews. It's not going to be like you sit in a chair and we're going to do like this blah, 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 blah interview. Yeah, we're not going to do that. No, it's going to be during food fights and paintball wars and chugging contests and things like that. That's what I'm talking about. And so I'm going to incorporate a lot of fun into these videos. And I have a lot on my mind as far as what I want to do for Thrashers and Destroyers. But it's always going to revolve around metal, and it's always going to revolve around local, and it's always going to revolve around the people and the culture of metal. So that's what drives me, that's my fuel, that's my passion. And I'm here to just let the world know more about
Be a purveyor, a facilitator of metal, which is how metal survives. It survives on a combination of people out there constantly champion, pushing, talking, being, metal, the whole lifestyle that going to shows. There's some people here tonight that have probably been to more metal shows than any of us could ever fathom going to.
We were actually talking about that earlier, how in the month of August last year, I saw over 110 bands, metal bands in 1 month. Last year, in 1 month. I have literally seen thousands of metal bands in my time, and that right there is I mean, you hit the nail on the head. We were just talking about that. The culture around metal, we have a live culture where a lot of other like music stylings like country and all that, they don't have like the camaraderie and like the build-up that metal does. They don't have big gatherings like this on a regular basis.
Right.
We're the only ones who have a calendar for our shows. Country and jazz, all that, nobody has that. Metal has that, and it's a cultural thing for us, and it's a sign, it's a sign of camaraderie with each other. We were just joking about that earlier. It's like you see somebody across the street and they're wearing a metal shirt, and you're like, brother, you're a sister, you're part of our culture. You're part of our clan.
I feel like that's one of the things that crosses over between like metal and thrash and punk and hardcore. You look around and see patches and buttons and stuff on it, and it's kind of like an advertisement. Here's what I like. If you like this shit too, me and you can probably have a conversation.
We're gonna get along.
Or something. Or, we're gonna hang. We're gonna be able to get along.
Yeah.
And I think now, and I was talking about this with another Tony, fucking awesome Tony, who works with the Full Terror Assault crew. That is one of the fucking funnest festivals to go to because it's such a tight-knit family.
It is. It's a Full Terror Assault family.
They welcome you in, like you can show up with nothing.
And people will provide for you.
And they will take you in. And like the first year I went when Speed Ball played, I got me a spot, like popped the van open, and I was like, all right, what do I do next? I was like, out there on Thursday, I was like, maybe it was Wednesday. They opened the gate, opened the gates, and my crew, the crew next to me were a bunch of line cooks and factory workers. So they all had all this food and all this, we had gumbo, we had fucking breakfast every morning, like mountains of beer and fucking drugs, and it was just like, do whatever, we're all here for the same purpose.
Everybody is sharing everything they got, and I mean, we had the first couple years I went to, man, there was a guy next to us who kept just bringing us breakfast and shit like that. Everybody just takes care of each other there. And it's a community. It's a community, and it's absolutely astonishing. I love Full Terror Assault. I've gone several times. We were just talking about this earlier. Going again this year, of course. So we're gonna have a whole local scene. We're gonna have our own little city there. It's just gonna be it's gonna be people from Indianapolis and Louisville and Lexington, and we're just gonna it's gonna be fantastic.
There's so many great bands just from even all those areas. We're talking about next week. We're going to go up to Black Circle and go see the Graveripper Volcandra show up there. It's our dude Garrett's birthday at Speed Ball last week, so I'm going to take him out to Black Circle. We're going to fucking headbanger shit in. I'm excited. It's the heavy metal thing, the scene, everything is just, it never slows down. And it constantly keeps you engaged, and it brings you content, people who want to talk about it like yourself, and want to use things like Thrashers Destroyers. Now, I understand you also do work for the Leo magazine.
I've never seen that.
Really? I do, yeah.
I'm paper here in Louisville.
Yeah, I'm the first metal contributor to the Leo, to do a regular metal spotlight in the Leo, so it's a super fucking honor for me. When the Leo approached me, they were like, hey, we've been watching how much you support and promote local metal, and we just think it's amazing, so we want to make you a permanent thing in our magazine. So I'm their first vlogger too. I'm one of their first vloggers. So
that's fucking great.
Yeah, so I've broken some boundaries there with the Leo, and it's been really fun, and I'm celebrating a year with them now. So yeah, I've been doing this for a year with the Leo.
So well established. You guys get through on the Leo, find that content Tina's putting up there. Now, how many platforms do you spread across with all this work?
I'm terrible at promoting myself. Terrible at it. And so I have Instagram, YouTube, Facecrack. I mean, that's basically it. I'm terrible at promotion. I've actually been thinking about hiring somebody to help me like do promotion because I'm so bad at it.
It's time consuming.
It's very time consuming, and if I want to create all the content, because I write, direct, produce, I edit, I do everything myself. I don't have a whole lot of help, as far as like the production of things. So it's all me. So it's very time consuming, and so it's many late nights of sitting there like making cool videos and hoping people want to watch them, and just trying to bring metal to people. And I just hope everybody appreciates it.
In terms of the Blood Queen's projects and platforms, and where we can find where can we find your content? Where can we find, all your stuff?
Well, my Thrashers and Destroyers is on Thrashers and Destroyers on YouTube. I mean, pretty cut and dry there. I do a lot of work with Trauma Films with Lloyd Kaufman, so I have a lot of my movies. I've been really busy filming too, so I have a lot of my movies and stuff coming out on Trauma now. And one of the movies I was just working on with Trauma is coming out next year, this year, later this year. So there's a whole lot of that going on too. So basically, just kind of follow me on Facebook, follow me on Instagram, and follow my YouTube, and I try to keep everybody updated on what's going on.
Most importantly, go visit her down at the record shop and buy
Better Days Records, that's
buy
right.
stuff down at the record shop. You got requests, be nice, and send them in, or be courteous when you ask, don't be demanding. Things are tough right now. It's hard to press shit.
It is.
It's hard to get shit done.
There needs to be some
Patience is the virtue. That is the virtue. So tonight we are going to enjoy ourselves. A hell of a show. It's already getting started. Like I said, we got a lot of
Sadistic Creator's on right now.
Yeah. So we're going to go get our Sadistic Creator on and enjoy ourselves. Make sure you guys go find Athena and support her shit, because she's trying to support your shit. If everybody's supporting each other's shit, then we're not going to be in a whole bunch of shit.
Ain't that some shit?
Dire times here.
Thrashers and Destroyers, keep it heavy.